welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So I have 3 videos today, so let's get into it. First video.
Oh my God, Trump just tweeted, if you put your baby daddy on child support, that the baby daddy now gets all of the income tax. What?
Yeah, so after he posted this, it went viral. I even saw some guys on YouTube talking about it, and nobody knew where the news came from, all right? A lot of people were asking where can they find the original source and all of that, and others were excited about the whole situation.
It's all
the income tax money. That's right. Trump just signed a bill saying that if you put your kid's father on child support, he gets all of the tax money. So it's safe to say the ER is going to be filled with a lot of slit-wrist women. I love this guy Trump, man. Oh my God, you gotta love him, man.
Just go back and read those comments and look at how many women are in the comments angry and bitter saying, that's not fair. As a man that pays child support and also is an active dad, that's insane. I pay over $1,000 a month for my one daughter. And then her mom takes turn claiming her through court order on our taxes, which is fine to me. But for those of us dads that are active and handle our business, not only do we pay child support, we also have to provide everything she needs at our house as well. So who's really at a loss? I have to pay for what goes into you raising her as well as myself raising her. Who's really at a loss? But it's fine to me. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to support her and take care of my baby. But why are y'all winning so hard?
Well, this morning, I don't know, my FYP just showed the guy again, and he said that he made it all up, and it was all a lie.
That Trump child support stuff, I made it up. I made it up 6 days ago. It's going viral. My video alone has 12 million on TikTok and 1 million on Instagram. But I was just making it up in my car because I said, have y'all heard Trump just passed, I said, I'm paraphrasing, but I said, Trump just tweeted that if you pay child support, the baby daddy get income tax. What? And I said that, and all of a sudden it went wildfire. I'm seeing duplicates of the video, people using my sound, some people just creating their own narrative of it, but it's fake. He didn't pass nothing. It's a good conversation that everybody having, but it's fake. So I just want y'all to know I'm the original person that did that. I was playing around. Thank y'all for the conversation, the dialogue. You can go check it out, like I said, on my TikTok or on my Instagram. I pinned it, so it's like the top video. And it's people just tick off, so don't believe it. It's fake. Ha ha! That Trump child support stuff, I made it up. I made it up 6 days ago. It's going viral.
This isn't for the parents that take care of their children and are on child support. This is for the ones that don't. You thought because of this fake news, you were going to get some money back. You don't take care of the kids. Financially, you don't even pay half of what it takes to take care of them. Physically, you don't see them. Mentally, you're not there when they have their breakdowns. Emotionally, you're definitely not there when they have their breakdowns. You are the reason they have most of their breakdowns. And for the women that were standing there talking about us, receiving the money for taking care of our kids when the father is not, thank you for showing us your true colors. Now we know where you stand when it comes to helping in the community and being there for one another. Women power, right? Okay.
So who gets to claim the child on the taxes? Let's talk about it, because I've been getting tagged in all of the videos discussing this alleged proposal that Trump tweeted that basically said if you're the parent that is paying child support, that you will by default get to claim the child on the taxes every single year. And so let's preface this video by saying it is merely a tweet, it is merely a proposal, it is merely something that Trump may be seeking to introduce as he assumes a presidency. In other words, it is not current law. So let's talk about what is law. Right now, federal law says that the custodial parent that has the child, the majority of the time throughout the year, is the parent that gets to claim the child on the taxes every single year. What does that mean here in Texas if you have a court order that says you and your co-parent are going to take turns claiming the child on your taxes? So maybe y'all are going to alternate years. If he decides to claim the child on a year that is technically your year, it's not like the IRS is going to go reading your divorce decree and saying, you know what, you're right, like it was actually mom's year but dad claimed. And so if anything, it's the IRS, right? You may have a contractual claim claim against him in civil court. But federal law is federal law, and federal law says that right now the primary parent gets to claim the child every single year. In other words, you know that I represent a lot of moms, and so it's not uncommon to see the mom be the primary parent, and sometimes they'll say, well, I want to claim the child every single year, and I'm like, yeah, we're going to stay silent as to that issue because federal law is already in your favor. Absent an agreement in your order, absent any other language in your order that says otherwise, primary parent gets to claim the child on their taxes every single year as of right now. That's not to say that Trump wouldn't be actually seeking to introduce this new proposal that says the parent paying child support would be the one to claim every single year. And so if this law actually does take into effect, consult with a lawyer near you because there's a chance that even if it did take into effect, it would not supersede the contractual agreement that you have in your court order that says y'all are going to alternate years. If your order is silent as to, who gets to claim the child on your taxes, then it could affect you. So always consult with an attorney. This is not legal advice. I just wanted to clear the air and say that this is not new law that has taken into effect. So everybody stop freaking out. I will post updates as the story develops.
Next story. Wow, there was this very viral video over the weekend about this reality TV show, and it's got a lot of these guys talking about fear women.
Okay, so chances are you've seen this clip going around.
¡Montoya! ¡Montoya!
And you have no idea what's going on, so let me break it down for you. Isla de las Tentaciones, or Temptation Island, is a Spanish TV show that is currently on its 8th season. The premise is as follows. So 5 couples go to La República Dominicana and have to stay in separate villas. So the girlfriends are in one and the boyfriends are in another house. In the house, there are also, in the boyfriends, 10 girls, and in the girlfriends, 10 boys. And basically, they have to try to not cheat on each other, essentially. Just like as a little bit of context, these couples are real couples that have been together for like years. So it's not just like a couple of random people. These are real couples that have been together sometimes for years. The longest on the show, I think, was 12 years they were together. They're encouraged to play with the temptations, is what they call them, the boys and the girls, the singles. And basically that includes lap dances, licking, all that sort of stuff. But each partner, each couple has their own set of rules that they're not supposed to surpass. Like, for example, kissing or sleeping with another person. If you do surpass one of your partner's rules, an alarm will start blaring at their villa. The thing is, they don't know whose partner it is. So they just know somebody has just surpassed the rules, but they don't know who. And same like vice versa on the other villa. Basically, in the villa, every few days, they have what we call a campfire, I guess, la hoguera. They go and they watch images of what their partners have been doing in the other villa in the past few days. Let me explain a bit of a backstory of what's going on before Montoya takes off running, screaming, "You've destroyed me." Basically, in the prior days, he sees how his girlfriend gets really close to one of the singles in the girlfriend's villa. This girl, after seeing the images from Montoya where he's getting a lap dance from another girl, decides that she's had enough and she's just gonna go all in with her single in her house, in her girlfriend villa. She ends up kissing and making out with him, and eventually more. At this point, Montoya he's been to 2 campfires. The first one, he didn't see his girlfriend kissing this guy, but the second one he does, and he goes insane. And he's destroyed, but they go back to the villa, and then Sandra, which is kind of like the host of the program, tells the boys, the boyfriends, that they can choose one of them to go and watch live images of their girlfriends. Only one. And the images will be live. So whatever's happening in the girlfriend's villa at that moment, they will be able to see. So the boyfriends choose Montoya. He goes and he's seeing live images. And at first, his girlfriend is destroyed. She's talking about how she's really regretful about making out with this other guy, whatever. And he's having none of it. Montoya's having none of it. But after that, the single who Montoya's girlfriend had cheated on him with comes into the room. And what happens? They start getting a little frisky. Montoya's seeing this happening live. He's seeing live how some other man is in bed with his girlfriend. So what does he do? He completely disobeys all rules and just bolts, heads for the girlfriend's villa, which is it is such a big deal because it is so forbidden to even see your partner or the house in which your partner is at. So for him to just like take off running to the girlfriend's house was like insane. And he gets there, actually, he starts screaming, "You've destroyed me, you've destroyed me." But when you see him running, he's basically running away from the production team. He gets there, he says, "You've destroyed me, you've destroyed me." His girlfriend, which name is Anita's basically screaming back at him that he's the one who messed up for getting the lap dance or whatever not. He eventually calms down. The host, Sandra, has to take him away and calm him down, and she's super upset because he literally disobeyed the rules of the program, the cardinal rule of the program. Eventually, actually, Anita comes back, hugs Montoya after cheating on him, and says, I want to leave with you, I want to leave with you. He pushes her away, and that's the end.
Yeah, so this is what happened. And a lot of guys were like, fear women, women this, women that. Can you imagine her doing that?
Brother, when I say after God, fear who? Huh. I know everyone and his dog by now knows this name, but right now the name to not forget is Montoya. Apparently, I don't watch it, but if you watch it, please let me know. This guy had a girl twerking on his head and as payback, look what his girl did. Just follow me.
Tranquilo, Montoya, por favor.
For starters, God punished that host. Whoever that host is, God punished her. What do you mean tranquilo? Well, there's nothing tranquil about what I'm saying. Are you crazy? My babe, the apple of my eyes about to get it cracking, get it knocking with another guy. You're telling me tranquilo. Can you go to hell? What the hell? Sure, he's telling my man to chill. I just say he's the one moving mad. That got me angry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Montoya!
Nah, I can't lie, I felt Donny's payment. Can you deep? Donny's running on the beach. There's lightning and thunder, and it's raining. It's running. He's putting his life at risk because you know what? I don't blame him. If he had sat there any longer and saw them getting it on, seeing his babe riding another man's Kilimanjaro, riding it faster than Formula 1 driver. She was riding that bitch like a stallion. Yeah, damn it. I can't lie, it's good that he started running, because if he was to sit there and watch it, he would have entered that water and drowned at you. And this is what you call cinema. This is a movie. I'm sure someone in the production team fasted 40 days and 40 nights, because how can you have a reality trash TV show and there's lightning and thunder at a moment like that and a man is running? Oh my God. This is bingo. This is it. Where's the popcorn? Imaginary popcorn, sorry. This is phenomenal TV. Like I said, I don't even understand Spanish, but I understand this shit. This is chaos, and I love chaos. Sorry. The women are wicked. Women are wicked. Even if what you done was bad, did it deserve this? Did it deserve this? God. She was getting her vavoom on whilst her man was risking his life running in lightning and thunder at home. Love can kill, truly, truly.
So I'm sure by now we have all seen this viral video of this man named Montoya crashing out because his girlfriend cheated on him. They're on a show called Temptation Island. But what a lot of people don't know is that he actually cheated on her first. And of course, as you may have guessed, there are different responses coming from both men and women on whose cheating was worse and why. And what I'm noticing throughout this discourse is something that I have always noticed, and it is that men think that women cheating on men is the emotionally abusive behavior that it is, but they think that women experiencing cheating is some sort of rite of passage. Like, despite the whole women are just as bad as men and they cheat just as often, deep down they know that one part of the species does it a lot more often, and therefore their counterparts should just learn how to deal with it and adapt. And of course, this stems from men not really viewing women as fully autonomous, multifaceted human beings, but it also, I believe, stems from the things that men have been taught about women. They think the thing that all women want is a husband and a baby. So even if they're treating you like garbage, at the end of the day, if they're still giving you access to them, they're going to think that that is better than you being single and that they are doing you a favor. They think women are more emotional, which means women can't handle the truth, which then means they are justified in lying to them if they ever want to have connection with them. They're basically using the things that they have been taught about women to justify their own behavior as well as perpetuate a double standard. I told y'all in a past video everything that women have been taught about men and everything that men have been taught about women will hinder their growth when it comes to their connection. And every day I am proven right.
So I even saw another story saying that she did something in the other house and they showed it to their boyfriend or husband, I don't know. And the husband decided to retaliate, and then she went and took it further and did what she did in this particular video that he was screaming running down the beach. All right. So that just wasn't all I'm seeing here is a very toxic relationship. All right. But there's one thing that stuck with me with the whole situation. When women complain about cheating, most of the times they then go back to that whole thing about, oh, it's in a man's nature to cheat, women can't cheat, but men can cheat, and so on and so forth, right? But then when it comes to women, the emotion that is attached to seeing a woman cheating on a man from men is just mind-blowing. Okay, now I'm not saying that what she did was right. It's not right. Cheating is wrong. If you're in a toxic relationship, you have to leave. But I'm just saying that when it comes to women, the energy is different, right? But when it comes to men, they always make excuses. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, so this is the last story.
Woman from Wales is facing jail after bombarding her boyfriend's ex with videos of herself farting. Rhiannon Evans, 25, has appeared in court today to plead guilty to harassment in Britain's first ever cyber farting case. She is accused of causing distress or anxiety to her boyfriend's ex after sending videos of herself passing wind. The prosecution told the magistrates that in the first video she sent, she proceeds to pass gas by placing the camera on her bottom and passing the gas. Over the next few days, another 4 videos were sent of the same nature, showing Rhiannon passing wind and then showing her face smiling at the camera. Her tooting continued on Boxing Day and New Year's Day, despite police getting wind of what had happened. Rhiannon was arrested at her home in Carnarvon and will be sentenced this week.
Imagine going to jail for farting. I mean, what was she thinking? This is the boyfriend's ex, not the boyfriend's mistress. So why is she bugging her with fat? Just imagine going to jail for farting, like cyber farting. Oh my God. Imagine when you're having a discussion with your fellow inmate, and you're like, okay, what was your crime? This one said physical abuse. This one said, they are saying different things, and when you get to your turn, you will say cyber farting. Cyber farting. Oh my God. But I never knew that could be a criminal case. Like, seriously. Oh my God. Oh no. But she went so far. She went too far. I mean.
Why are farts so funny? You're 35 years old, Natalie. Start to sell it. Right. Go and have a look at the Sun's post on TikTok. The UK has just seen its first crime of cyber farting. Is this true? First of all, if it's true, and this bird's been sending videos to her ex-boyfriend farting over and over and over and over again, I need to know more about that situation. That's not normal. Also, if she was harassing her ex-boyfriend, that's not okay either. Just goes to show you, don't discriminate against genders. The world's gone mad anyway. PDF files roaming our neighbourhoods, being allowed phones and access to the internet. Access to every child, to be honest. Living carefree while there's folk getting jailed for farting.
Okay, but I guess, yeah, maybe it's harassment, You can't be farting and sending it to people. So, yeah, be careful because, yes, if you're not in the UK, you are going to come here, there are laws against farting. Don't fart and send it to anybody because you may find yourself in jail. Okay? That's all I'm saying, alright? But anyway, I'm going to end it here because I don't want to make the video so long. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. And I'll see you again in another video. Take care of yourselves and one another. Bye.